Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to some Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, the entry here is going to be a little bit different. I've had some trouble this morning. We played a while on this guy here, and I had a nice long video recorded. Everything was going good, and then I found out that my volume is garbage, and it was picking stuff up. So we're going to hit new character here. So we have our Hogwarts letter. So we are pleased to inform you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you're aware, the decree of reasonable restriction of underage source to prohibit use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to the unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliza Fig to help you with your home skill before escorting in London to the castle, the start of a midterm beast sorting ceremony. Yours truly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the game. So it takes us directly into our character creator here. You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do, whether you want to, whatever you want. There is no gender selection, if you will. I know a lot of people have been very upset about that. It is what it is. But you can kind of make whatever you want, and pretty much be able to represent yourself however you would wish to in the world. We'll just choose the beginning. No, I don't like that. Yeah, we'll start with that one. So basically start with whatever you want. You kind of choose your head shape. So there's not as much as you can. Like we're not able to really get some crazy hybrid, Skyrim manufacturing of people involved. I'm sure the modders will have fun with it. I'm sure all that stuff is coming. You can see you have a bunch of different hairstyles. You can mix and match hairstyles with pretty much whatever you want. So it doesn't really matter. There is no there's no distinctions. There's nothing that ties into that. So I'm just trying to find something that works for me. We'll do that, and then we'll go here. We're going to go towards the end. So we do have a bunch of different colors. I'm just going to kind of blink through them as quickly as we can here, because there's a lot of them. We're going for purple because, well, that's what I do. So that way you can kind of go through any hairstyle you want, change them. There's only a single hairstyle, so that is what it is. You can add scars. You can change your complexion if you want. And then kind of do what you want with that. Freckles and moles. Kind of set up for whatever you want to have. Within reason, obviously there's not a lot of marks. You can set scars up. You can have different scars. It doesn't seem like you can move them around. The stuff seems to be pretty locked down as to what you can do with it. Eye color is the same thing, bunch of different options. Ooh, there's a purple one in there. I saw it. So we'll go straight purple. Eyebrow colors, all the same colors for the eyebrows as the hair. The different choices for eyebrows you can have. No eyebrows. So there are a bunch of different choices for stuff, but you are very limited as to what only what the game provides. So then you can choose your voice.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
So there's a couple of pitch changes you can make. We're going to go with a lower pitch this time. We're going to leave it on normal. We'll just make that my name. And then you can choose whether you want to be a witch or a wizard. So as all that changes, it doesn't change anything here. It just changes which dormitory you're going to be in. So that's the only thing that changes. According to this, anyway. I have to go with what this says. So we'll go ahead and do that.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
So there is a lot of really good music in the game. Unfortunately, it's due to YouTube, DMCAs, and stuff like that. I had to kill the music, which caused my first playthrough to have some issues. Because here very soon, the Hogwarts theme song starts playing. I don't know how far it gets into it, but it was enough for me to recognize it was a Hogwarts. And I've only watched the movies like once. And for me to go, oh, this is bad. My entire video is going to be demonetized. Not that I'm monetized, but it would be DMCA'd and basically could take it down. So to alleviate and not deal with that stuff, I don't like dealing with DMCA's. They are what they are. And even though technically this is all fair use, it's part of the game, I'm commentating, I'm playing, I'm moving. It's not worth rolling the dice. So sorry for the music being gone, but that is the music. But this opening cutscene answers a lot of questions.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I love they did the
I
paper.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his
The goblins.
activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Just grabbing things.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Ah. So we've already got dragons, magic glowy keys, and a squirrel. Poor squirrel.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling
And
better, sir.
just so everybody,
Look
they're
around
not.
a bit.
Oh, they're still
I
talking.
would. But
They
stay
talk a
close.
lot.
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
So my computer is an i7-5960X. My processor is about 7-8 years old at this point. It's overclocked to 4.4 gigs. It runs on water. I have a 2080 Ti video card, 64 gigs of RAM. And the game recommended me to run on Ultra. So I really do. I am happy with the way this game looks. It so far
How
is
far did that
amazing
port key
looking.
take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
It doesn't look really faded. I can see the
Mind
path.
your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good
Jumping.
question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Oh, so it won't let me jump ahead of him.
There's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do.
Oh, I can't
But
jump off the
magic
ledge.
is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
So basically, left click to cast. Gotta make sure you get all the make sure you get all the pots out of the way, because those things, they're alien or enemy operatives.
Excellent.
To learn anything from playing Legend of Zelda. We kind of already did that. So basically the way it works is as you move your camera around, you'll see the little white highlight on things. And that's what you're going to hit. So it can take you a little bit of time to get it.
Thank you, sir.
And that way you can take those out. For my previous playthrough, I didn't find anything in the vases. But, you know, you gotta make sure sometimes.
Ah, up there.
So the movement and stuff so far from what I've seen is actually pretty good. The game itself is I'm oh, I didn't find this last time. Search that. 56 monies. I found 56 monies. I knew all my exploring and ignoring the old guy would come in helpful sometime.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
I like Reparo, and then like all the stuff comes up, and then it falls over.
Almost there.
Gotta protect the old guy from the pots. I'm telling you, man, these things, they're evil. Still nothing.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Like all the stuff that's on there, all the different ruins, everything that's on there, and it's just like, oh, it's a monolith. You know, it's just it's fine. Let's not dig into that. Let's not unpack any of this stuff.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Nope, just gonna run through. Oh, nope, gotta make sure. Man, those vases, I'm telling you, they sneak up on you. Oh, I'm gonna play for hundreds of hours probably, and one time one vase is gonna drop something, and I'll be like, ah, look at that.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, this doesn't look. You touch all the other glowy stuff. Why stop now? Oh, this guy and his touching of glowy things.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Touch it. Touch it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
be? Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
I do love that they got all this into the game, and you get to go right on
After
this. and-
you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number
Just
12.
just
As we
beautiful
speak,
work
we're just
of
beneath
all the
main lobby.
caves and
The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
but yeah, it's nice to see a lot of this stuff.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So yeah, in the first playthrough, I had to skip the opening scene, so I didn't see that, and so a lot of this didn't make sense to me.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Oh, you didn't even turn it; you just put the key in it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Now I will say that what comes next, I called in the first playthrough. I have the footage to prove it, but he's gonna lock us in here. I just knew it was gonna happen.
What do you suppose we should be looking
It still makes me
I'm not
laugh.
sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Every time.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Maybe for you.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your
So the way this works is you have the little cursor follows your cursor there, and you have to hit the whatever key along the path to be able to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit space. We'll get it to kind of go over here. We'll hit space again. And if the red stuff gets you, you basically lose and you have to start over. Then we'll hit R for casting Rebellion.
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Okay, a bit closer. Just a bit closer? Alright, how about this close enough?
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Oh, touch it.
I suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
This kind of are so good.
Reveals the way forward. Then I dare say we are about to discover
Remember when you were a
the secret
kid
of this vault.
and your parent told you not to touch things that didn't belong to you? This dude didn't forget that talk. Oh, weird glowy thing. Touch it.
Lumos.
Like it.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
Quick, touch it.
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
So I have, obviously, we've gone through.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
So once again, back here, we'll hit space. We'll go up this way. Up. And then, now we have a flashlight. Put that on one.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure this isn't a trap. All right, it might be a trap. Okay, definitely a trap.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio!
So if you are trying to get through this area in the bottom left corner, it will tell you what you need to do. So you would think that you're like, oh, I should be fighting these guys. Nope. You actually want to charge them and freaking let them swing at you, and you're trying to prove that you can block. And if you block too early, you get pinballed. Okay. I was better at this last time. Okay, dude. The problem is you don't always know which one's aiming at you. And then once you get to 3, then you're basically just taking guys out. But it'll keep spawning them until you get your 3. best part is, oh look, he disappeared.
Professor
That's helpful.
Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening?
Follow the little light beams.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading.
So basically, this is your intro to fighting, blocking, repositing, things like that.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
So now we got 3 of them. So you come stand over here in this spot, you get all 3 of them to light
Seems
up.
I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Up. So the trick here is you're trying to block as many as you can. You have to get like at least the 3. So if you stupefy them, then they stop. It stuns them for a bit. And that allows you to kind of do it. So the problem is depending on how often you do it, it takes a little while to do it. And the first time because the problem is and I hit too early. Oh, yeah, see, if you hit it too early, it gets... And the problem is I'm hitting it too early. And these guys are horrible. And the trick is you're basically just trying to go through as much as you can. And I think you have to kill a certain amount of them, and then you eventually get out of here. To be perfectly honest, the first time I did this, it took me like, I think I did it on the 3rd try. I finally figured it out, and I finally got my brain to work. It took me a little bit of time to get through, just because it was incredibly difficult for me anyway. It's the timing, because it's a time-based game, and I haven't done a lot of games like that recently. So that stuff is a little bit special to me. Yeah, straight through. Might as well. Glowy thing. We don't know what it is. Let's go touch it.
There you are. How did you...
I don't think he actually went through that door, the portal.
This place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Stuff. Let's stick our face in it.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow, it will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
I will say the
We've done all that
faces
we can.
are, I think, really good. Not the weird, normal, like creepy AI faces that are laughing it off.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Seems a little angry.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, now you done did it. Better duck, old man.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Look, the train. So it is nice to be able to see some of this world, see some of it, and like I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I like watching movies like once or twice. Like I'm not, by any fan, a huge Harry Potter fan. But the game looks amazing. The developers that have done the work on it are amazing. Like really good work on it. Are trying to bring a different story to life. And hopefully this will be the one or the Harry Potter story that everybody wants.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Even like this hall is so well done. Right.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I definitely want to explore. And this is the same choice I chose last time.
Exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
The last time I did take ambition. I think this time I'm going to go with curiosity to see if that changes it.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. So that does change it. Last time I took the ambition, and that put me into Slytherin. This time I chose cunning and art puzzles, and it put me into Ravenclaw. So now, if you do not like that, if you had your heart set on something and you chose something wrong, basically hit escape. and you go
Possess
choose
a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Then there's
And your
Hufflepuff.
loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
So basically, whichever one you choose chooses where you go.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
I think this time I'm going to go with Ravenclaw. Just so I'm something different. I want to have a different place and a different playthrough than some of the other stuff. I don't know which one to choose until things kind of start working out, but we're going to go Ravenclaw.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
If the overall comments requested that I go into a different house, I will start a new game. I'll get to this point and I'll choose the appropriate house. So if you guys do have comments as to which house that you prefer to see, please leave those in the comments.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
What happens if you can't solve the riddle?
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I mostly just went with the blue because it's closer to purple. I do like the common room having like the ley lines and stuff kind of inside of it. Like if I could give this stuff all a purple background, this would be perfect. So with that, this is the first 50 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll save this bad boy out here. We're gonna go ahead. We'll do a save there. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut you guys loose. If you do have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them down in the comments there. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't, I can't control what you know. You be you. You do what you need to do. Subscribing and stuff like that is always helpful. So this is definitely something different for the channel, but it's something we'll kind of poke at and see how it works. So with that, you guys be safe, and we'll talk to y'all soon.